Hi, welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff. Today is part 4 of the Haunted House. That's Lego set 10273. It's a great set. I love it so far. We've gotten the first 2 levels done and started part of the third. And today we're going to try to get as far as we can with these bags. We're starting off with bag number 10. And go ahead and just get started. And welcome. Hey John, how you doing tonight? Hi Jenny, thanks for joining. So, how's your guys' day been? John's talking to Jenny and got a lot done today. Yeah, me too today, John. What'd you get done today? I always love these little frogs here. They're stone color. I think they're pretty cool little statues. Lego's used these before in some of the modular buildings. I love it. Jenny says pretty good. Weather was nice, a bit windy but pleasant. Yeah, the temperature here got up to 66 today, which was real nice. Light wind. So, and I love the humidity here. I'm sorry, what humidity? Oh, that's why I like it. And John says, great. 2 major things sent in the deposit for the puppy. They are saying August, which is fine, and signed the paperwork for the house. Saw plenty of those on a nature walk today. Well, that's cool, John. And I know you've told me, but would you like to tell everybody else what kind of dog you're getting? What I said about the weather reminds me of the 2 older guys on the Muppets that were always in the balcony. And he says, one of them says, I like the show. The other one says, hasn't started. He says, that's what I like about it. I like those frogs too. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And yeah, Muppets shows my age. I used to watch that every night at, I think it was 4 o'clock when it used to come on. So I know it wasn't 5 because my mom always took over the TV and watched the news. Well, it was her TV after all, but you know. One more thing, I handed off the car to the tire place about $5.60 for Kelly's tires. Yeah, John, I had to get new tires for my truck around Christmas. Oh my goodness. First time I ever bought tires for that truck. And I knew it was going to be expensive, but I'd never had to price them before. And even with them on sale, it came out to about $300 a tire. So, Yeah, tires can eat you alive. Yes, they are a bore, but they're absolutely a necessity. So I have a little bit of time today, and I was working on the city, and I'm working on a video. I hope to be able to release that video tomorrow, but it depends on how much time I have tonight after this video. Or this live stream, I should say. If I don't have enough time to finish it, I'll probably just do my Lego haul video, because I haven't done one of those in a while, and boy, I've got a ton of sets that I've purchased, and I had a Lego order come in. I'm real excited about that from Lego itself, and I really needed that. It's mostly those tiles again, the 2x4 light bluish gray color. Oh, I must have missed something here. Yeah, I did miss something a while back, actually. That's what happens when you talk too much. And believe me, I know I can talk too much. I can go on all day. And Jenny says, and expensive. And John says, especially if I need to make 2 trips to get the puppy round trip. Yeah. Yeah. Well, John, if things go the way that I think they're going to be going for me, I'm going to be in Florida for a couple days in June. So I guess we can talk offline, but just wanted to let you know that. I'm going to be in the Orlando area, John. My daughter is definitely saying she wants to move back home, so I just talked to her today. So she can't rent a moving van because she's only 20. You have to be 25. Well, not all rental companies. Alright, I hope that we're back, because I just got a warning that it went offline for a minute. So hopefully I'm back now. Well, John, if you're anywhere near that area, and don't reveal it here, but if you're anywhere near Orlando, let me know offline, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, about 3 hours. Well, depending on which direction, I might be passing you anyway. All right, I like that. So we got a roof piece, our very first roof piece on here. I am Gulf Coast south of there. Okay, well, again, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can meet halfway or something. Thanks, Jenny. I like this build. Jenny says that build's looking really nice. And I certainly agree. That's the whole reason I bought this set. When I saw it, I just absolutely fell in love with it. Of course, I have the other haunted house, so I was kind of leaning that direction anyway. Amazed at the detail. John says, I'm amazed at the detail. Sorry, I need to learn how to speak better. But yes, John, I agree. The detail is absolutely fantastic on this. We've got a little skull going into a jar here. I think that's pretty cute. Yeah, it's kind of strange for somebody to say that's cute, but I do think it's cute because it's not real. Now, if it's real, that's disgusting. Just making sure people know where I stand on that. Jenny says, or John, yeah, Jenny says, this is a haunted house bigger than the other one you have. No, actually, the other one's smaller. However, I was looking at them side by side, and I'll do a full video on it, but the interiors are very much decorated about the same. And I don't mean the same decorations per se. I mean the same number of decorations. And we've got building bag number 11 coming up. And John, the very simple reason that Lego. John says, why doesn't Lego do more military vehicles like aircraft carriers? That's because Lego a long time ago decided that they weren't going to do any war type things. However, I will say that they have broken that, because if you think about it, they do Star Wars, and Star Wars, but they officially still say they follow that no war policy. But yeah, right, they only follow the policy when it suits them, and if they think they can make a buck off of it, well, they'll go ahead and do it. Just like in the case of Star Wars. And they also did the Army guys on Toy Story. They had a little, what do you call it, a little battle pack of the Army men. They were all green and everything. And again, that represents war. Yeah, and it's a toy, but I personally think that they could do a lot with that. And Brickmania, and I hope he doesn't mind. He's actually a semi-regular customer of mine on my store. He's based in Minnesota, and Brickmania, his whole entire thing, his business model is building Lego tanks, airplanes. He's got the C-130. He's got a couple helicopters, battleships. He's the one that built the giant, I think it was 12-foot long aircraft carrier that it was touring several places. I've heard that he's discontinued that and used the pieces for something else. But you can still catch his stuff online. If you look up Brickmania, I'm sure you'll find him. Okay, let's see. Where does this go? It's fantasy, John says, and I agree. It is. But you will see on Brickmania, if you go to his website, he's got several tanks. He does World War II, he does the modern day, and he did a giant... he also did a giant display of D-Day. I can't remember which beach it was, but it was a pretty cool setup. And John says, I would love to see an F-35 in real life or a Lego. If you want to see it in real life, you need to come over here to Utah and come visit me, because I live pretty close to Hill Air Force Base, And in fact, I see the planes go around the F-35 almost daily because they fly them, and it's an awesome sight to see. If you want to see it in Lego, I don't know who's done it yet. I'm sure somebody's done it by now. Oh, you wish Lego would come out with that one. Yeah, John, I think it'd be pretty cool. Of course, you know, coming from strong family that's done a lot of military service. My dad, uncles, grandfather, my wife, a lot of people, my family. Yeah, heck, I got a niece that did it, was in the Army for a while, and I got a nephew who's currently in the Army. So yeah, got a lot going on there. So I would love to see something like that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it. Of course, that's where my opinion just differs from Lego. So yeah, actually, speaking of vehicles, John, I worked on mine a little bit today. Nothing major. Just had one of the lights go out on it in the rear, and swapped it out for a new one. Kind of upset with myself because after I got done swapping it out, it came in a double pack. So I went to go put it away with my other light bulbs, and I realized I already had two of that same bulb, brand new, in my collection of bulbs. So part of me I did not know that it was the same bulb number. So that's part of the reason that I just went to the store and bought one. But sure wish I would have known, because it wouldn't have cost me anything. I just could have swapped it out. And John says, my nephew just left the Marine Reserves after 7.5 years. Yeah, actually, my nephew I was telling you about, who's currently in the Army, he did one tour with the Marines in Japan. And that was several years ago. That was back when we were living in Germany. And he only did one tour with them, and then he decided to get out. He was out for a few years, and then, you know, the reality of being a father and having kids and medical bills, instead, he didn't want to go back to the Marines, so he joined the Army as a nurse. He went to nursing school, and they paid for it. I think through the GI Bill. I don't think he did it through the Army directly, because it was a longer commitment. So I think he used his GI Bill and did it that way. But that's worked out for him pretty well. And actually, my wife gave the GI Bill to my second oldest daughter for the most part. Helped pay for her college. So that's a really nice benefit to have. I'm sure if he was in there 7.5 years, he probably has a GI Bill too. Or at least a portion of it. I don't know how the reserves exactly works. Wow, this is really going pretty good tonight. Pretty fast. Even with me talking. Ha ha ha. I'm trying to remember some of the dumb jokes that I've heard recently. And believe me, I've heard quite a few dumb ones lately. One of my friends on Facebook has a calendar, and every day he's posting the joke of the day on the calendar, and they're just ones that usually make you roll your eyes, but some of them are pretty funny. Oh, that's right. Oh, the joke goes something like, how come they weren't worried when the actor fell through the floorboards or something. And the answer was because he was just going through a stage. Like I said, it wasn't that funny. No one watching the STOU. What does that mean, John? I'm sorry. Okay, we are done with bag 11. We are moving on to bag 12. Oh yeah, I said it was dumb. But of course, that's my kind of humor, though. I mean, I'll be honest. I kind of do gravitate towards the dumb jokes. And of course, my son, whenever I tell him a joke, before I even finish it or even start it, he'll tell me, not another dad joke. Oh, State of the Union? Oh, no, I'm not watching that. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm not that political. I mean, it doesn't interest me enough to even watch it. I'd rather have a big bucket of Legos than watch the State of the Union. Oh, wait a minute. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't realize you can't see what I'm doing. The door's blocking me. Hope he trips. Now that's a funny joke. All right, John. I did see. Now look, I like all jokes, so please don't get too sensitive on me on here. But I saw one where when Joe Biden the other day tripped going up the stairs of what do you call it, Air Force One. Somebody superimposed a thing of Donkey Kong being at the top of the stairs throwing down barrels at him. And I only liked it because I thought it was an original thought, not that I think the president should hurt himself. But I just thought it was funny. John says the memes on that were funny. Yeah, there was quite a few of them. Poor guy can't catch a break, man. So looks like we're building another roof piece here. Oh, yeah, I missed a piece. I was wondering how this was going to work. Okay, so we've got a roof piece going on right here. All right, that's starting to take shape there. I like that. So, John, is the, I don't even know, is the State of the Union address going on right now as we speak? Okay. Lego's asking me to do the impossible here because they're not just going to float. These chains, I mean, I'm sorry, I got to complete my thoughts. So we got a camera. Oh, there it is. All right. Nope. It's 9 p.m. It's past Biden's bedtime. I've heard a lot of people talk about that too. Are you back to work, John, or you still got a couple more days off? Alright, so we got some skull candles coming up here. John says a couple of more days. Monday I go back to work. They were not happy that I took the days because of the account of the valley proteins. Yeah, well, you know what? You got to take care of yourself first. My job got mad at me too when I took 2 months off from my surgery, but, well, not everyone at my job. I got to qualify that. But a few people got upset about it. And it's like, I'm sorry, but I only need spine surgery. So maybe you just got to chill out. And John, you were moving, so they got to chill out. It's like what I tell my kids all the time, chill out. Take a chill pill. And I've learned, I used to get real upset with my kids when they were younger, but just over the years, man, I've just learned there's not a whole lot to get excited about anymore. And I don't mean that in a depressing sort of way. I mean like getting angry excited. That's what I mean. Alright, we're going to have a skeleton dangling by his feet there. Hope you can see that. And Jenny says people do get all worked up really fast. Yeah, they do. And I'm actually hoping that calms down because, you know, I liked it when you used to be able to joke with people and stuff, but, like, nowadays at work, it's, like, boring because you really can't. And it's not just my job, and I'm going to say that outright. It's not just my job. It's everywhere. I've heard from my other friends it's the same way. You got to be really careful. You can't joke about most things anymore. You know, even things that you feel are innocent. It's like people just want to get so quick to be offended about stuff, and it's kind of a sad world we live in. I wish people would practice a little bit of what's called calm down. Yeah, they scream harassment. Yeah, they do. It's part of the reason I don't joke too much on the job anymore. I used to. I've been there, 7, almost 8 years? I used to be known as a class clown there, and I used to tell dumb jokes, but I can't even tell most jokes. Even the ones that, I mean, I ain't talking about racist jokes. I'm talking about just jokes in general. Like, you say something and something, oh, well, I mean, this person, you know, his brother's, and it's like, what? No, I didn't know. And that's not why I said it. I didn't say it to be offensive. I said it to be funny. That's kind of the reason I hang out with my Legos. They don't talk back. Oh, cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like that little roof section there. And John says, and back in the day, politics was just not discussed. My politics is my own. And unfortunately, John, you're exactly right. I remember back in the day when people wouldn't discuss who they voted for. All you would ask is, did you vote today? And it didn't become anything controversial. You just voted. But nowadays, people are nosy. Oh, who did you vote for? Oh, why would you do that? I don't care I don't care what the candidate is. There's going to be somebody that's going to ask you why you did that. And it's like, I think that borders on, well, not just borders. I think that just falls upon the great sea of, that's not your problem, not to worry about, not your business. Because, on my channel here, I actually encourage people to vote back in November, and I don't care who you voted for. I just want people to vote, and the reason why is the kind of government we have, that is your right to vote, and you should exercise that right. And I don't care if you have the same view as I or not. I just want to see people vote. Because when I look at the things, the numbers, and they say that only 30% of registered voters voted in the last election. Now, I don't know what the exact numbers are. I'm just throwing that out there as a number. That makes me sad because, first of all, listen carefully. It's only 30% of registered voters. Not everyone's registered to vote. And only 30% of those voted. And it kind of tells you that we kind of don't really care about the freedoms that we have. So that's what makes me sad. Well, Jenny, we are currently on bag 12, and there's up to bag 18 now. I know I'm not going to finish tonight. In fact, I'm not even gonna try, because we're sitting at 34 minutes, and I at least want to finish this bag and the next one. I might do one more after that. We'll just have to see how that goes. Make sure I get this right. Oh, well, I totally had it wrong. I'm glad I took a look, because I was going to put it on backwards. All right, so here it is. Got this little piece installed, along with the angled roof to go against that. I think that's pretty cool. And indeed, we have another bag done. So let's pull some pieces over and get to bag 13. And John says it doesn't matter who you voted for, and I agree. Just get out there and do it. And Jenny says, oh, okay. And I think she's referring to the bags. Here, I'm going to turn this around so I can see this better. Hopefully you guys can see it too. Having lots of fun. With my granddaughter being around. Took her to Costco today. And she was asking all kinds of questions. Like she saw one of them street basketball hoops, you know, the ones that a lot of cul-de-sacs in America have. I explained to her what it was. And it's so cute and funny to hear her go, oh, like she totally understands what I'm saying. Although I'm pretty sure she doesn't. It's still funny to hear her say that. And just her very curious mind that she has. It's very refreshing. Ooh, I missed something somewhere. Yes, the bags. Jenny says. Okay, so we've got a couple more of these little panels. Alright, the last one eludes me. Hopefully I'll find it later. They'll throw that on there. I am excited about Saturday because Saturday is when R2-D2 is going for sale, on sale, and I am definitely buying him. Anybody else planning on getting R2-D2 or anything in the near future? Oh boy. Chasing around that granddaughter's making me tired. It's true what they say, kids will they'll keep you young all right. Either that'll make you grow old. Right now she's making me feel old, but I usually feel a little bit better with her around, a little more energy. Probably because I chased her around all over the place. Alright. Oh, this is not wanting to go. Well, that's kind of... Oh, I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did. So if all else fails, follow directions. Yeah, they're actually coming out with the helmet of a speeder bike pilot and Darth Vader. They're coming out with a couple of different things at the same time. I just don't have enough to get them all, so... But R2-D2 is definitely one that I'll be getting. Alright, so we put the little roof here. And we're just going on to the next stage. Let's get this done. Oh, cool. Looks like we're doing some stained glass coming up here. I always love Lego stained glass, little, the clear colored pieces. I think they're really cool. And I've actually done some of those on the white hotel that I started years ago that I'm going to slightly modify to fit on my city. That one there has stained glass, and I love it. Oh, this is really cool. Oh boy, I gotta stop yawning. Hope it's not catching. Yeah, you know, I kind of wish they would come out with a large C-3PO. I think that would really be cool. They are coming out with a probe droid, like the one in The Empire Strikes Back. That one's going to be... that one's going to be coming out at the same time as the Darth Vader helmet or head and the speeder bike pilot head at the same time. So if you're into that kind of thing, it's coming out soon. All right, so this goes right here, but it just seems like I missed something here. Yeah, I did. Okay, so the stained glass goes on the front of the house right here. It looks like we got a little more roofing going on here. So I'll be honest, I don't remember if I shared this in a previous video yesterday or the day before, but I will say that back in about October, November is when I decided to try to do a video every day. And when I first did it, I thought, my goodness, am I going to have enough ideas to do something every day? And I really didn't know. And, you know, I'm actually really glad I did it, because now I'm to the point where I actually don't have enough time to get to all the ideas that I have. And so that's a nice problem to have, instead of the other way around. And I really enjoy it. I've got so many sets that I want to build right now that I've been thinking, if I get enough time, which is difficult, but if I get enough time, I might start releasing 2 videos occasionally, just to kind of keep up, because I've got a lot of live builds I can do. I'm looking at them right over there that I just bought yesterday. And not only that, I still have other ones like the London bus that I just never got to. So I definitely have got some stuff to do. Okay. And I hope you guys will stick around for that kind of stuff, because I think it'll be pretty cool. We got the light brick. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, well, it helps if you put it in the right spot. Talking to myself there. Oh, most of them are going to be live streams, John. Most of them. Because I think they'd be so cool to build most of these that way. And I'll show you this as soon as I'm done here. I'll turn it here. I really like the use of these tiles right here and how they used it to make the curvature, kind of make it look like a stone there, and a little etching on the stone there. I think that is pretty cool. And I am missing a couple things. So let me fill this in. Looks like we're building another, the rest of the peak here. And it looks like we've had a couple more people join us, which thank you and welcome. Feel free to comment. And also feel free to hit the like button. I always appreciate that. It helps the good old almighty algorithm know that somebody actually likes this channel, and if I get enough likes, it actually goes by the percentage of likes and the number as well. It'll recommend this video and some of my other ones to a new audience, which I always appreciate that because I don't have the money to do a marketing department. So you guys spreading the word by sharing links or hitting the like button, causing the YouTube algorithm to suggest my video, really helps out. And that's about the only marketing that I can do. Okay, so this side, wow, this is getting to be a tall build. John, oh hey, I had to jump my car today too. Gow, John, you're not having the best of luck. And Irish, I'll stop there because I don't want to mess up the rest of your name. Irish says, I've been thinking about getting the set for a while now. Do you think it's worth the money? Short answer is yes. The more in-depth answer is Legos is an expensive hobby, and you know, I've just come to accept that over the years that it's expensive. And so if you'd asked me if I wanted to spend the $300 elsewhere, I think initially I would say yeah, but then when I look at what I'm getting, I'm like, you know what, it's not a bad $300 to spend. So oh, that's pretty cool. So you have to push on that and the light comes on. You could go an extra half an hour tonight. Actually, I can't, John. Part of the conditions of getting my son to watch my granddaughter is I told him I keep my live streams to 45 minutes an hour. And if I go beyond that, he'll probably refuse to watch her in the future. So I got to abide by the agreement. Not that I'm a man of my word anyway, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm dealing with a teenager here and a 2-year-old. So doing the best I can. But there are days like tonight I'd like to go longer because I'd like to get some more of these bags done, just because I'd like to get to the other builds that I have. And Irish, I do want to tell you as well that I do own the other haunted house that came out about 10 years ago. And when I am done building this, I'm going to do a video, not a live stream, where I'm going to give a full evaluation of this set and a side-by-side comparison with the older haunted house that was the sand green color, which is slightly different green than this. So if you're into that kind of thing, look out for that video because it will be coming out soon. John, I'm sorry you're having car trouble. Let's see, how does this go? Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and Irish, another thing that I'll point out is, first of all, I love these doors. there is a way to operate them here on the side, and I am absolutely in love with this. Make sure the light comes in here a little better, so I want you to see this. I love this organ right here, this pipe organ. I think that's really, really cool. So the interior decorations on this so far are good. And I also like the stained glass in the front here. But I will do a full evaluation after this is done. But just a couple things I wanted to point out real quick that I think makes this set a good set. And also the piece count. It's got a pretty good piece count for the price as well. Will do. Thanks for asking the question. Anytime, man. And if you have other Lego related questions, I'm always willing to answer them. I've got quite a few Lego sets, and I am grateful that my wife tolerates that. So they got like a King Tut looking thing here. Okay, looks like I missed something here. John says, started pretty fine. 1 year, my ex bought me jumper cables. Well, yeah, that's good, man. And I carry a set of jumper cables in my truck at all times. I've never had to jump my own truck yet, or have it jumped, I should say. But I've jumped other people's cars with my truck. And it is true what they say about a truck. If you own a truck, I saw a bumper sticker that once said, "Yes, this is my truck. No, I won't help you move." It is true about that. Hopefully none of my extended family's watching, but I get hit up for the use of my truck on weekends quite a bit. So just put it out there, and I know that they'll. Are you talking about me? Well, I don't know. Was I? Do I really need to? Do I really gotta name it, or do you just know who you are? You should. And I say that with affection, but it is true. But it's kind of like, isn't that why I bought the truck? Anyway, all right. So, and I missed something. Let's put that on there. So I missed the spider web. So let's throw that up there, and then we've got this little thing right here. And John says, "LOL, that is funny." It is funny, and I know certain family members of mine are going to get all a certain kind of hurt about it. But you know who you are, so chill out. So this is cool right here. So on the back side, it causes this to light up. Make sure I get that on there. I can't see if it's lighting up. Yeah, it is. So I think that's pretty cool. We've got one more side of the roof. So we are almost done with this bag. The phrase has been out of shape. Yeah, it's meant to be that way though. That's what allows the thing to work. Oh, the phrase has been out of shape. Oh, duh! You were talking about talking about the truck issue with the family. Yeah, it is. And you know what? I already know because a certain family member of mine has already asked me about this weekend in my truck. And sometimes she does watch my videos, so if she does, I'm going to hear about it on the weekend. But you know what? That's something I'm going to back away from. Hey, If it's true, it's true, man. Alright, so now I need to place this other one. I don't know, that doesn't look right. I might have done something wrong. Let me take a look at this a little more carefully, because I think I did. No, I got that right for once. All right, well here, let's throw this bad boy on here, and how exactly did it go on here? Let's look at that. Okay, so we got this little section here. Love the spider web, John says, and she can rent it. Yeah, she could. I mean, I know you all don't know the dynamics of my family. You really don't have to know it, but we're close-knit, but there's certainly a lot of drama sometimes in my family, so that's part of the reason I moved here. So, anyway. All right, well, that concludes bag number 13, and that also concludes tonight's live feed. Really appreciate those who attended this, and we will get to the other bags here. Looks like we got about 2 more live feeds, and this will be finished. So be good to each other out there, and be safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.